everyone, my name is Devanshi Dagur. Welcome to our channel, The Sharp Edge Update. Students, today we are going to study about the speed of sound in different mediums. Dear students, do you know in air the speed of sound is 344 meter per second. In this video, we will also study about the structure and working of human ear. And what is sonic boom? Students, the sounds of frequency less than 20 Hz are known as infrasonic sound. Students, today we are going to study about the speed of sound in different mediums. Dear students, speed of sound depends on the nature of material through which it travels. It is slowest in gases, faster in liquids and fastest in solids. Dear students, do you know speed of sound increases with the rise in temperature? And the speed of light is faster than speed of sound. In air, speed of sound is 344 meter per second at 22 degrees Celsius. Now we will study about sonic boom. What are sonic boom? Dear students, supersonic refers to the speed of an object which is greater than the speed of sound and it produces extremely loud sound waves called shock waves in air. Dear students, sonic boom is an explosive noise caused by shock waves. Some aircrafts, bullets, and the rockets have supersonic speed. It emits tremendous sound energy which can shatter the glass panes of windows, as you can see in these pictures. Now, what is the reflection of sound? Dear students, like light, sound also bounces back when it falls on a hard surface. It is called reflection of sound. The laws of reflection of light are obeyed during reflection of sound. As you can see in these pictures, the sound from the stopwatch is incident on the wall and is reflected from the wall to the ear. As you can see, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. So, the laws of reflection of light are obeyed during reflection of sound. Now we will study about echo. The repetition of sound caused by the reflection of sound waves is called an echo. So dear students, the repetition of sound caused by the reflection of sound waves is called an echo. As you can see in this figure, a person is clapping and the sound hits the wall, and after hitting the wall, the sound reflects back. So we can hear echo when there is a time gap of 0.1 second in original sound and echo or reflected sound. Now, what is reverberation? Dear students, the persistence of sound in a big hall due to repeated reflection of sound from the walls, ceilings, and the floor of the hall is called reverberation. Dear students, if the reverberation is too long, sound becomes blurred, distorted, and fusing. Dear students, now let's study some applications of reflection of sound. Like megaphone, loudspeakers, bulb horns, and trumpet. The second application of reflection of sound is stethoscope. It is a medical instrument used for listening the sound produced in human body, mainly in heart and lungs. The soundboard is also an example of reflection of sound. Students, in big halls or auditoriums, sound is absorbed by walls, ceiling, seats, etc. So, a cardboard is placed behind the speakers so that his speech can be heard easily by audiences. And the ceiling of concert halls are made curved so that sound after reflection from ceiling reaches all the parts of the hall. Now, what is range of hearing? Students, the range of hearing in humans is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. And the children younger than 5 years and dogs can hear up to 25 kHz. Dear students, the frequencies lower than 20 Hz are known as infrasonic sounds, while the sounds of frequencies higher than 20 kHz are known as ultrasonic waves. A vibrating simple pendulum produces infrasonic sounds, and a rhinoceros communicate each other using frequencies as low as 5 Hz. Dear students, elephants also produces infrasonic sounds. Earthquake produces infrasonic waves before shock waves, which some animals can hear and get disturbed. The dogs, porpoise, dolphins, bats, and rats can hear ultrasonic sounds. Now, our next topic is sonar. The word sonar stands for sound navigation and ranging. Dear students, it is a device used to find distance, direction, and speed of underwater objects, as you can see in this diagram. Dear students, a sonar consists of a transmitter and a receptor or detector and installed at the bottom of a ship. The transmitter produces and transmits ultrasonic waves. These waves travel through water and after striking the objects on the bottom of the sea are reflected back and received by the detector. These reflected waves are converted into electric signals by detector. The sonar device measures the time taken by ultrasound waves from ship to bottom of sea and back to ship. Now we will study about the structure and working of human ear. Students, the ear consists of 3 parts. Number 1, outer ear. Number 2, middle ear. And number 3, inner ear. Dear students, the ears are the sense organs which help us in hearing sound. The outer ear is called pinna. It collects the sound from surroundings. This sound passes through the auditory canal. At the end of auditory canal is a thin elastic membrane that is called eardrum. The middle ear contains of 3 bones. Number 1, malleus, number 2, incus and stapes. linked with one another. The lower part of middle ear has a narrow eustachian tube. Inner ear has a coiled tube called cochlea, which is connected with oval window. Cochlea is filled with a liquid containing nerve cells. Other side of cochlea is connected to auditory nerve, which goes to brain. Let's study the working of human ear. Dear students, pinna sends information to ear canal to eardrum to hammer to anvil, and anvil to stirrup to oval window to cochlea, and cochlea sends this information to auditory nerve, and the auditory nerve sends it to brain. So, what we have learned in this video? In this video, we studied about the sonar. What is the meaning of sonar? Sonar means sound navigation and ranging. It is used to measure the distance, direction and speed of underwater objects. So students, I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay home and keep watching Sharp Edge Update.